gonna die when I
But
left the village
anyway,
now, didn't I? All right.
anyway,
Well,
I'm gonna
the
walk over to
village is still
Nevic's
there,
character.
just so we're yeah, the village is still there. This is still, you know, this location, like I said, was one of the few places. Like you're a good 120 miles away from where the last lashing of the burn went. You can see the fires and shit in the distance, like, but it's fairly far off.
Okay, okay. But hey, I'm gonna walk up to Nevic's character, and I'm gonna be like, "It's very hot today. You know what's a great way to cool off?" I'm gonna lean down, grab some mud, and I'm just gonna start smearing it on him.
You know what?
I'm smearing swamp mud on you right now.
I don't know if that's like a strength check to grab his arm and stop him, or like an intimidation check to just stare him down.
I mean, if you're trying to grapple him and like actually
Oh,
hold
I
him,
just want
that's
him
a
to
strength check.
quit,
But if you're trying to glare at him, yeah,
I'm
that's
just doing weird druid shit right now, my man.
that's what he says. He's like, "Hey, whoa, I'm just smearing mud on you. I'm just doing weird druid shit." Can you not? Can you fucking not? Sure.
This is like my whole thing. I live. This is how I live my life.
I have a
She's gonna be like,
I live with I live with a toddler, so like I'm basically used to this. I am fucking okay. So make it against your what? It's an insight check, right? Yeah.
Yeah, my passive insight is 13.
Oh, so Junbei glares at you in such a manner that yeah, you would want to rethink for what you're doing.
please stop.
You'd be like,
I mean, I feel like I'm just like mid mud rub. Like I'm like rubbing it on him, and he's just like looking down at me with this glare.
Yeah.
Oh.
So coming down this road where you guys are at, and okay, so first off, this road where you're at is adjacent to a river. There's a river off to the right that goes off further into the swamp. You know, those of you who are familiar with this know that this goes further off into the swamp. You're not sure where to. It's a place where adventurers have gone, and those of you who lived fairly local lives have not strayed before. Down the road, coming in the opposite direction of that, you can see what looks like a fairly cheerful half elf. He's wearing like a little vest and a little white shirt, kind of bobbing along. He's smiling, seems to be minding his own business. He's a good ways off. Yep, very much. He's doing his own thing. I'm just informing you of this for your head canon, guys.
I just realized I didn't pick any spells. Hold on, I'm trying to.
Oh shit! He says.
I forgot.
Pulls out his book, realizes it's empty. It's like, fuck shit. Where are my notes? Starts slapping around in his fucking so.
So just random half elf boy goes running by.
I mean, he's just
Down
rolling
the road. I'm
he's-
guessing from the village way.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, from the way that you guys had came. Though those of you who came from the village, which would just be Junbei, you've strayed pretty far. But for you, this isn't highly unusual. Like usually have to go this far to get like decent wood. But yeah, you are aware that most town people don't come this far out, and certainly not alone. And this guy is clearly a half elf. Like he doesn't look to be very large.
I'm gonna yell out to the half elf. I'm gonna, you there, boy!
He kind of pauses for a second, perks up, and opens his eyes a little wider. He smiles. I'm not a boy. He sounds like a boy.
Yes, you boy! Come here!
He takes his time walking. He's holding his hands on his shoulders where he's carrying some sort of like satchel, like a backpack. He's nudges, changes. He goes, "I told you I'm not a boy. The name's Petrin. What do you want? Old man, he seems to look you over, looking a little confused as he's eyeing your obviously, like, you know, druid, habshabble, hermit clothing with some type of contempt in it amongst his eyes. Like, it's kind of like I don't know what the fuck. What is this I have walked upon?
I'm gonna. Are they armed?
You don't clearly see anything where he looks like he's armed. On his belt, there does look to be a sheathed dagger of some sort, but he's not like holding it.
Okay. Now I was gonna go into a bit where I look for it, where I'm like, "What are you doing out here without a weapon?" And I find a stick and just fucking hand him a stick. But if I can see that he clearly has a weapon, I won't do that. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna look at him and be like, "What are you doing out here this far?"
I could ask you much the same, old man. Who responds?
Well, what do you mean? I point over, I point over at a hollow log, just like, I live there.
You live in the swamp. That explains the smell.
Oh yes.
What is brought you out of your log? Should I ask? I mean, I'm on my way to find the temple of Chartreuse.
The temple of who now?
Shantae. That was it. Sorry. The great temple of Shantae.
Who?
The Wild Mother.
Never heard of it.
You surely would. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's a pretty low. It's like a local legend.
I'm just like a wild man. My guy, I'm just kind of crazy.
Are they
Like, I might have
accepting
heard
any
of her.
music gigs?
Say it again.
Are they accepting any gigs at the temple?
I can't say for certain that no one has ever said to have found it and come back. But
Wait till you hear this. I just start smashing the gong.
Oh God! Seems like, he seems appalled.
I'm gonna start dancing.
He's gonna look at the only other character who seemingly has any sort of sense here, like somebody. He seems to be looking to you for some sort of explanation. Like his face
gonna
certainly be wild that he seems.
Oh wait, what would it be like a perform? I want to do a performance check to have a begging in my eyes of just save me, get me out of this.
He's looking at you and he's like holding his hand over his ears and he's yelling. He's like, "What is that noise?
What?
What is he doing? Yeah. Why won't it stop? Make it stop."
Calls it music.
I love this song.
Is it music? What the hell? How
Can I just reach over? I'm just gonna reach over and grab the gong. I'm not gonna stop him from smacking it, but I'm just gonna grab, pinch the side of it.
I mean, this is a war gong. Yeah, I feel like it's a Constitution check right there, boss. That's some serious vibration. That's a serious vibration, dude. Like, I mean, hey, that's a grip. That's a grip. That's a grip. So the half elf slowly lowers his ears. He's still shouting a bit. Oh my goodness, you are a wild bunch, are you not? So I told you what I was doing out here. What is it you're all doing out here? Have I interrupted something? Other than this?
Oh, with these guys? No.
Music. Tell me you're not a band.
Unless I had a few drinks, maybe the big one.
So tell me you're not a band.
Nope. I was
You wanna join?
looking for sticks.
I was not. No, I'm afraid not. I said,
I don't know these guys.
I'm off to discover the temple. I've got a good idea where it is now. The last group I was with, we were off a bit, but
the temple that no one's ever come back from.
We were close. There were crocodiles, and a lot of the ones I was with was not as quick as the crocodiles, but I made it back. And I can't say we went to the temple, and perhaps there's a reason they're not coming back. Perhaps it's just that great.
Or maybe their lunch.
Perhaps. I mean, don't we owe it to ourselves to find out? The Wild Mother here has clearly blessed our land compared to. And he points to the burning, the literal like still smoking horizon. It's been going. This has been going on for like weeks now. Over there. So he's just like, so.
You're right. We absolutely should do something. Those poor alligators probably have a stomachache.
I'm not worried about the alligators, old man. He seems to like he glance down at you for a second, kind of ignore it. He's like, no, not that. I meant the temple. See if we can discover the truth behind it. We can see what has covered this land here with this green moss and growth and such blessed environment, and we can maybe help the rest of the land. You see, it's very important we find the temple. At least it is to me. I don't know so much about the rest of you. And he eyes down at the dirty druid. And kind of, goes from that to the dragon bard still holding the gong. They head on to Junbei, who has a stick in his hand.
Well, it wasn't what I was planning to do today, but I guess I could go check on the alligators.
So you never did.
They're not going to make fun of my wing, are they?
Your wings? You have wings? He starts to kind of glance to the side.
Trying to peek behind you.
I suppose if they realize those are wings.
You can't really see them at this time of the day. They're the sunlight.
It's cold outside.
If they realize those are wings, they very much well. They don't have them themselves, none that I've seen. But like I said, I didn't get that far into the forest. I've heard many a wild thing. Winged crocodiles would certainly not be the wildest.
So you're saying you need protection?
I was gonna go alone. I brought this time I checked the maps. I lost all the stars. We checked the winds. We know. At least I know. And I was going to. I'm armed. It'll be all right. I'm quicker on my feet. And this time, if I go alone, at least I won't have to worry about losing anyone. Their friends were quite mad. He looks down at the ground.
Alright, fuck it. Fuck it, guy.
Fuck it. I mean, excuse me. My name is Pet.
No, you tat.
My name is Petrin. There's no need to curse. But yeah, like I said, we planned an expedition. This isn't my first time coming out here, of course. So I'm gonna go now. If you're
I'm gonna go. I mean, I honestly, I would follow that guy more than either stay with the party or just try to go back to town because.
Going back.
I can follow you.
Yeah, going back to town is not the.
What? You insult me, sir? I went to Harvard.
The Harvard. He doesn't know what Harvard is. Harvard.
I love having an audience. I hit the gong.
He cringes and holds his ears again. You have to leave that behind. So loud.
Behind.
Oh, or just put a cloth around it or something. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So you there, Mudman. I suppose you know that you say you lived here in this log.
What? No.
What? You just. He looks at the other two for a second.
That's crazy talk.
Anyway,
Why would I live in the log?
You've clearly spent a lot of time outside. So, perhaps you've seen the temple?
Temple.
Now, if you're gonna tell me the character lived in these swamps like his whole life, he's probably seen multiple temples. Like, yeah, like he's probably been to this very one like at least once. Like like where the guy's talking.
Let's see. Was it green?
I don't know. I've never been. I'm asking you. The Temple of Shantae, the Wild Mother. It's pretty well known tell.
I've been to a green temple, but who's the Shantae again? Is this your mother? Are you lost out here, boy?
No, what? I'm not a kid. God. He starts to just like turn around and like walk on. He's like,
You're my grandson.
he's like,
Come visit again.
you just stay out there. Just all of you. Yeah. So yeah, you're pretty good. Like
As he turns away to walk, I'm just gonna start following him.
Yeah, he's gonna start walking down the path towards, God knows where. Like I said, most of you, the locals, don't go out this far. Which I guess for the bard traveling through town, this would be like, well, let's find out because fucking I'm a bard and that's what we do. As far as the guy with the stick, I mean, I don't know what his cause for in life would be to fucking be like, fuck it, like let's do it. But like you would clearly be aware of adventurers going missing, looking for these sorts of things in the swamp, in the whole thing,
Yeah, and as Junbei here, I wouldn't really even know who I was. That's the reason, like, getting to town, somebody's like, oh, you're a big fella. Like, I'll hire you to fucking keep this place safe. Room and board.
So we're doing...
And I whittle my fucking shit, like...
What do they call it? Where you don't remember shit background? I forget what it's called. There's a certain term.
Amnesia.
Amnesia, that was it. Yeah. You got the amnesia background? Okay.
The amnesia background. I'm just this random big guy.
Okay, Wolverine, amnesia background, heard. Right. Yeah. So anyway, you guys are free to follow Petron if you please, but you don't necessarily have to. He's
I obviously follow him.
He kind of turns around and glances back. What do you... Don't stand so close.
Huh? What? I get closer. Sorry, I can't hear you very well. I pull leaves and shit out of my ears.
Oh my god! Somebody, come get your mud creature. Yes,
I don't know that guy.
That's such a blessed compliment.
So yeah, this guy, this is gonna go on for a good minute. Like you guys are gonna, start straight walking alongside this like deep, slow moving river that's here, and you're walking on this road. And he's leading you guys on foot, away from the town. The town itself is called Bogsboro, just so you can have that for your headcanon. And the whole time, he's going down the road, he's like sidestepping like sinkholes and quagmires. But eventually the road comes to like an outright river crossing. That straight up just like looks like there should be a bridge here, or if civilization had ever gotten this far, they would have built a bridge here, but it does not look like there's a bridge here. And even, as the road itself doesn't look like it's, it looks like more of a foot traveled thing than, this is not a cobble road. So you're aware of that, right? You with me, everybody? We're all on the same
dirt
page.
Path, gotcha.
Yeah, with me in the swamp out here, and the mosquitoes and the bugs and shit, right? Can you hear the buzz in your ears? I mean, you got most of it. I know everybody here is I know Kevin's in Florida, and
I can step outside real quick. Hey,
I've been to a swamp.
Yeah, you can just experience this by like opening the window. And I know everybody here has been in Georgia, long enough. So I know I'm personally from Middle Georgia, so I am well aware of this type of environment, and therefore describing it. I don't even have to describe it. I can taste it. I taste that crocodile. Anyway, so.
Damn better than what, boy?
you guys are gonna be standing next to this river, and he's just like, well, this seems like a problem. Do you, perhaps all that mud you have? I don't know. He turns around. He's looking at. He seems to be looking at a large tree that's nearby, considering something. While the rest of you are here.
I hit the gong.
Boing!
This totally catches him off guard again, and he's just gonna cringe down and grab his. God, stop doing that. Take that thing away from me.
Take it from Let me see.
Oh, you like the other song? I hit it again.
What? This is music. This is a song. This is a curse. It's a curse upon ears. Oh my god. Why would you make such a device?
I like that. Like what? Let's see. How do I cross? I mean, I can cross the river.
So this like soft ground, like you're walking across right here, that is already marshy. It quickly turns like a deep brackish like water. And like when I say river, understand we're in a swamp. This isn't like a forest. That stretches almost 30 feet across. On the other side, the marsh continues. You can see like foliage growing even thicker around. There's a short distance that moves down where a thick log that juts out of the water and seems to cross about halfway.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the water. And I'm gonna like, everyone stand back. I've got this. And I'm gonna cast Mold Earth. Hold on.
You choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range that fits a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it in one of the following areas. If you target an area of loose earth, you can instantly excavate it, move it. This is like muddy dirt earth. Deposit up to 5 feet away. That causes shape colors for both to appear on the dirt or stone, spelling out words. Wow. If the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you cause it to become difficult terrain. Alternatively, you can cause the ground to become tunnel. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is like a mud ball, basically. I mean, it's a pretty good sized chunk mud ball, to be clear. It's like a 5-foot, you could cover somebody in mud with this, but...
Alright, I'm gonna pick up a 5-foot cube of dirt using this, and I'm gonna throw it into the water, and stand there, and just be like, oh, well, that's all I've got.
The mud is going to splash into the water, and for a moment, this seems successful. This seems like there's a little tiny bit of mud that sticks up out of the water, but it doesn't take long for this quickly moving deep river to sweep this away.
That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
As it becomes one with the bottom of this river again.
How wide did you say the river was?
It's 30 feet across, and there's like a log that is jutting about halfway through.
Okay. Don't think this would work. Okay, so I have a spell called Plant Growth.
What's it called?
Plant Growth?
Plant growth. Spell channels vitality in plants with a specific area. There are 2 possible uses for the spell, granting either immediate or long-term benefits. If you cast the spell using one action, choose a point within range. All normal plants within a 100-foot radius centered on that point become thick and overgrown. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. You can exclude one or more areas of any size of the spell's area from being used. If you cast a spell over 8 hours, you enrich the land. All plants in a half-mile radius centered on a point within range become enriched for 1 year. The plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested. Wow. So,
is there some way to grow the plants over the river?
That all normal plants in a 100-foot radius center at that point become thick and overgrown. I mean, they would just grow thicker and overgrown where they're currently at. Like,
Well, I mean, so you have like, well, I mean, as accurate as the battle map could be. I mean, there wouldn't be like any water plants growing in a fast-moving river that would like build across. Like if it was stagnant water, like what this appears to be, with like lily pads and shit.
yeah, I mean, this is just bullshit. This is just a map I got set up, but like
Yeah.
fast, deep moving river here, and like like the trees and grass would grow taller, and everything around you, the swamp and the moss and things might grow thicker. But as far as making like an actual walkable bridge, that may become more difficult. Everybody here, give me perception checks.
Constitution?
Perception.
Uh,
I have this Cadbury egg. It's like one of the last few ones I got from Easter, and I really just want to like shove the whole thing in my mouth. It's a problem. Gargak rolled for Reefer McIntyre as 6. I got 6. Who else? Come on. I got 2 other players. What are you doing? We usually can't play 420 games, you guys. Who wastes?
Is it not going through for me? It's not.
Oh, Junbei is just like poking himself in the eye with it. He's not even paying any attention.
I'm whittling my stick, man.
You're like in your eyeball, apparently.
That's his whole personality. That's the only thing he remembers from his old life, is that he used to enjoy whittling.
He's just like, I don't know
I
why.
enjoy whittling. I'm super into my whittling right now. Okay,
really,
just
really into this shit right now.
I'm in the zone. All right.
Okay, so first off, right off the bat, Toby is having been in the rivers and mud for quite some time. Is like, yeah, that's not like a straight up normal log. Like the way that log is sitting is not natural. Like I've seen logs in rivers plenty times, and that don't look right. I'm not sure why it don't look right, but it don't look right. Yeah, he's.
What do you mean? I know an alligator when I see one, and that's not an alligator. That's just a log.
Let's see.
So the weird looking log. Actually, I was trying to find out what the CR for 1/4. Okay, perfect. I think I can do this. I think I might have some. Let's see. One be 8 beasts of 1/4 or lower. Alright. I've got a better idea. And it's probably going towards like what you were kind of talking about. I'm gonna see, are friendly to you and your companions. Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the edge of the water, and I'm gonna hold my hands up again, and I'll be like, okay, for real this time. I think I know what I'm doing. And I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals.
All right. Do the dimensional stuff for that. What you got? Oh jeez. That one's based on the challenge rating thing, right?
Yeah.
So, what's your?
I'm gonna summon 8 alligators to make an alligator bridge across the water.
But I just realized I took a useless spell.
Wait, what spell was that?
Gift of Gab.
What is the?
It's the ability to talk to people.
No, it's when you cast a spell, you skillfully reshape the memories of listeners in your immediate area so that each creature of your choice within 5 feet of you forgets everything you said within the last 6 seconds. Those creatures didn't remember what you actually said. They remember what you actually said, the words as you speak the verbal components of the spell.
That's great. So if you put your fucking foot in your mouth, you can be like, alright, I gotta read this.
I didn't mean to actually say that part. Yeah, I mean, if you fuck up and reveal some information to somebody you're not supposed to, and be like, wait a minute.
But
that did not go like I thought.
Well, component of the spell, so you say them anyways, they know what you said.
Nah, just if you have like an ass load of spell slots, you could like 51st date someone like while you're having a conversation. Every time you fuck up even slightly, you just like rewind 6 minutes.
All right, so let's see. Okay, so these are the challenge rating alligators. I gotta get 8 of
It
these
should be
bitches.
1/4.
Yeah, I gotta find it. Whoa. Getting 8 of these bitches. Right, the alligator bridge. Is it opening? Alright, alright, alright.
All right, come along, everyone. The bridge of gators awaits. These things get hungry after a while.
So, like, oh, I don't have Petron in here. Yeah, like Petron is just like the fuck, like, the fuck did you just like? What? Like he's
As I walk over the Gator Bridge, I'm like,
Hello, Steven. Hi, Jeffrey.
He's like-
completely bewildered over here. He's just like, what the shit? Did the rest of you just see this shit occur? Excuse me. I don't understand. Please help my brain. Like, is he? Are you walking on fucking alligators over there? Are you walking on fucking what the hell? These giant lizards, and you're walking on them, dude. These are the same things that just ate my friends.
What are you talking about? These guys are great. Stanley over there's having his birthday party tomorrow.
I pointed a random alligator.
So these things are definitely friendly to you. I imagine it's got to be an agility check of some sort to be able to walk on the back of them properly without like just falling over into the river. This is like a balancing act. I mean, they would have to actively be like swimming against the current to maintain this like bridge, right? Like, and even if they are friendly to you and not going to turn and bite you, they're still, you know, not going to have to.
So you want me to like do an acrobatics check for it?
I imagine it would have to be an agility. I mean, just for the balance check, right? That's what a balance check is, right?
Yeah.
Is you know, can I balance myself? I mean, provided you're trying to do this. I mean, even if you're trying to do it on all fours, it's still a precarious thing you're doing.
Aw, motherfucker.
So you're gonna end up.
Here we go. I'm going on a different journey now.
Go ahead and pick whichever alligator you want as your companion friend, that you're going to be falling down on and basically holding on to.
Yeah, I guess I'll choose this one.
This one's Steven. Thank you, Steven. I can always trust you.
Should be able to move that guy. Oh, did I not put these guys on the right? Did I not see them?
I don't know. I don't have perms, so.
Okay. Oh, you should have them for that guy.
Nope.
Oh,
I can't move anything.
I got him on the map layer. I'm done.
Okay, there we go.
I can click on these tiny little boxes. All right. Yeah. So you're gonna end up, you know, clinging to one of these guys. Gonna kind of float a little. This crocodile, or excuse me, alligator is going to give you an exchange glance of kind of worry as you wrap your arms around him, and he kind of gets forced to break away from the group. Reefer McIntyre, pick.
I was trying to go save him.
Choose your crocodile companion that you were also going to be clinging
I'll
to.
just do the next one.
Basically, belly flop your ass right on top of said crocodile. You know, so
let's do it. Hang on.
that happens. Oh shit, Junbei actually just gets
Ba, ba,
across.
da,
I was
ba.
literally like, all right, let me remember. Okay, so Junbei manages to get to the other side, just barely. Like it's not pretty. Like he, doesn't do it very gracefully, but that stick helps. Um, so let's get my guy here. He's got a -1 on his. Oh shit, Junbei in a fit of panic manages to just run across it. And he quickly turns around and he's like, "What, we have to save them." Jube, what's your passive perception?
Hang on here.
Is it over 10?
No, it is 9.
Oh well, then you would not hear shit. Who else is? Well, I guess you guys are in the water. You get a little bit distracted. It's clear that the single crocodiles are having a hard time keeping up with holding on to you, or at least swimming across there. Like they're kind of drifting off to the right as down with the current.
Well, I mean, if they're across the bridge, then I can just like have all the crocodiles carry me and Reefer across at once.
That's between you and the crocodiles. So you just
Yeah, I mean they obey verbal commands, I issue. So I'm just like,
What are you guys doing? Get us across the river already!
they will yeah, definitely start swarming up on you guys. It's not easy going.
Watch the wings.
If crocodiles can snicker, they are. So they are going to get you down to the other side. It's going to be a bit further down the embankment than the other guys, and you're pretty much soaking wet.
No, all my precious mud. Now I'm gonna be hot all day.
Reaper and Toby, what are your passive perceptions? Are they over 10?
13.
All right. So Reaper's definitely gonna notice that there's something.
mine's 13. Yeah,
Okay, so
mine's over 10.
Both of you, basically, the moment you get up, are gonna realize that there are large circular eyes staring at you from the bushes, and they don't they kind of blank and don't look so friendly. You're like, the fuck, like.
I'm gonna look at Reefer and be like,
Oh, this isn't good, is it?
Okay, wait.
I'm gonna stuff this whole Cadbury egg in my mouth. $60 an hour.
It's the third level spell slot for that. Never mind.
bro, you should just do a stream where that's all you fucking do is eat Cadbury cream eggs whole.
I will too, man. That's one after another.
Go to just chillin'
do Kinder
ASMR.
You just got me. There's like a YouTuber. There's multiple YouTubers that have like gotten like very large, eating quite
Just
disgusting things. Yeah.
Eat the no, you just gotta eat the Cadbury eggs really sensually on camera.
It could be ASMR too.
So yeah, we're looking at these large eyes, looking at us, looking at them, looking at us.
I'm never gonna get that Amaranth or whatever you pronounce it, money, man.
Amaranth. Yeah, she's fucking just like bonkers rich now, bruh. So many Sims have put money in her pocket. It's crazy.
I'm fine, man. I don't. No matter how many Cadbury eggs I'll be sucking down. I could do the most disgusting things I can think of with Cadbury eggs, and I would never make as much money as that girl makes on like a day, dog.
You don't know, man. People are fucking weird on the internet.
That's true, but I don't think they that weird. Anyway.
You know, you start doing some like real like low key self destructive behavior on the internet. People will pay you to keep doing it. So like, if you got on every single day and just gorged yourself on nothing but fucking Cadbury cream eggs, I'm sure people would eventually start paying you to do that shit.
If they pay for the diabetes I would get, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you wouldn't last long.
Yeah. Man, like 6 weeks into that, I'd be dead. Anyway, so yeah, you guys are on the other side here. Yeah, you guys are the only two that notice this. Junbei and them are still staring at the alligators. They seem quite appalled. The Petron here is still like, what the fuck? He still seems surprised that he even got across. He's still shaking.
Hit my gong. And whatever's in the eyes. I aggressively hit the gong. Oh, I need to leak my character.
Ah, yes, reptiles versus amphibians. The world's most eternal question.
What do you do? Exclamation pair, and then the link.
Exclamation beyond, and then you get the show.
Beyond.
And before we start, we're gonna take 5, so I can choke down the rest of the Cadbury egg. Send money for more Cadbury eggs, people.
I won't stop until I have more Cadbury eggs.
That's goddamn right. I don't want those caramel ones though. Y'all can.
You want to watch me slowly destroy my life for Cadbury eggs on the internet?
I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it anyway, but now I'm just gonna record it. I mean, I guess if I'm gonna off myself, right? Like,
just do your very last stream. You're just sitting there, fucking crying, just eating Cadbury eggs, just talking about my family left me. I don't have any money. My house, I'm behind on my house payment. Just eating Cadbury eggs the entire time.
Dude, the 6 teeth I have left would have fell out. Lord Almighty. Lord Almighty, I'd be dead.
You'd be like shaking.
Dude,
while the fucking sugar.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, that's what's like. I really can't eat more than 2. Like 2 is probably after 2. I'm just like, woo. All right, let's sit down. Take a minute. Go smoke a cigarette.
What are you talking about, Adam? Like, how many Mountain Dews do you drink a day?
27.
Your body built for the sugar consumption, dog. That's already like 500 Cadbury eggs.
You know, they say the caffeine. A lot of people with this undiagnosed ADHD literally drink a shit ton of caffeine because that's what they give you as a pill. Is they're just like, here's meth, and it's like the only thing that they find that makes them feel normal. And so basically they're like, yo, that's why you're doing that. Quit doing that. Here, take meth. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay. And I snort around. They snort around.
I remember a kid when I was in like 5th grade. They gave him like soda, like it was medicine.
That shit's real. Like that's basically what happens is your brain doesn't produce enough fucking dopamine, and so like yeah. I mean, if y'all know me, I'll sit there and sip a fucking NOS all day. I'll pop a NOS at 7 in the morning and keep that bitch going until 2 in the afternoon and be like, all right, I'm alive. Yep. And it's not that I'm not drinking like other things on occasion too, because I am. It's just like
I also consume dangerous amounts of caffeine in a day.
I had a friend of mine, dude, that used to do like he would like order like the pill and powder form of caffeine and do that shit. I was like, dude, you were crazy, man. Like, you're gonna die.
He does a line of caffeine, you do a line of coke, and you look at him like, bro, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You're gonna die one day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Need to get with the real shit, dude. Proven over here. Disco night. Things like that. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take 5 minutes. Let's come back. Let's say at 10:10. So 7 whole minutes. Sound good, everybody? And then we'll fight. These are gonna be bullywugs, actually. Frog people. Frog people that come out. Start attacking you.
Man, we got fish people. We got fucking crab people.
Yeah,
We got frog people.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, basically, that's it. That's the thesis here. Is that if you can combine it, do it. Why not?
Let's see how good these frogs do against my alligator army.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be that'll be a fun fight. Oh shit, we need to add them to the alligator, and there are 8 of them. Oh my shit. What up, Tolkien? How you doing? No, not any of that shit. I just want the straight up creature alligator. Let's see if I can find it on Beyond. Give me that encounter build a boss. Oh, they don't have one. Was it crocodile maybe? Okay, they have crocodile. Crocodile's a half. That'll work. We'll roll with that. Wait, so if it was a half.
Oh, then it would be less crocodiles. Yeah, it would be
4 of them. Right, 4 beasts of challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 of them. We're gonna summon out 4 of these bad boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's space these out a little bit better, and this is.
Oh, okay.
I'll go ahead and label these. I mean, so that's still 4 on 4. That's.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. No, I was saying okay because I realized that the alligator stat block I was looking at when I looked at it is at the top it says homebrew page.
That'll do. Yep.
Besides, four is easier to manage in a fight anyway. So
27. I'm gonna add 27. I'm gonna start adding the mosquitoes. And everything. The elements will attack you. All right. Anyway, I'll be back in just a minute.
give me a constitution. You feel a bug bite. Give me a constitution roll.
man. I'm smoking a cigarette, but yeah.
You did, man. You did. You already did. You got the malaria. You got it. You got
I knew it.
man. I mean, yep, that's it, man. We're gonna call it something.
Zika.
Yeah, call it something else. There you go. The Zika. You can't animal babies. They done fucked your shit up. We laugh, but it ain't funny. There's people with that shit. The end times upon us. There's the people. Okay. Can I do that? Can I just go Alex Jones instead of going like crazy, like, you know, specific like he did against like I guess the Sandy Hook people and all that? I just want to talk about just lizard people.
That's already a thing,
Is
man.
it? Oh shit.
Yeah, there's a famous guy that does that.
Where can I get that? Where can I get on the lizard people hookup? I need that. Is that
Hold on.
It's not that
Hold
Joe
on.
Rogan, guys.
No.
I need some mainstream. I need a guy out here just constantly telling me about how everything is run by lizard people. I'm just like, yep. It's definitely lizard people, guy. And in my head, I don't even want. I mean, if he's gonna explain like the inner workings of, I don't want to know that. I want to know like in my head, I want it to be like the lizard folk from like D&D. Like that's it. Like it's straight up lizard people.
One of the podcasts I listen to makes fun of the guy all the time, but I can't remember his name.
I'll see if I can look it up. I'll Google that. I will Google up lizard people podcast and go from there. I'm sure I can find some interesting things if I Google it. Anyway, so yeah, speaking of lizard people, you want to fight some amphibians versus crocodiles things over here? What's up? Y'all ready?
David Icke. It's David Icke.
David Icke. I have no idea. So let me make sure I got a crocodile stat block up here, because I'm gonna need that, because you can't ever predict this party. Yeah, let's roll, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody on the block. Everybody's in here. I got 3 y'all. Cool. Let me make sure what this guy can do real quick, because he does things that I'm sure are cool. He makes 2 melee attacks. One is a bite and one is a spear. Okay. And what's my range? I got a whole 20 feet. All right, let's do it. And I don't have the grid set up, so you're just gonna have to like count the blocks. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I need to add Petrin.
Sorry, yes. Talking to my girl.
Nobody cares that you're in a relationship and happy with your life. Okay, get out of here.
Oh my god.
No, nobody cares. All right, jeez, you don't have to like fucking sleep alone at night, you son of a bitch. Rub it in everybody's fucking face. God damn it. Anyway, he's gonna attack fucking my half elf guy here with a fucking biting a spear. Let's do this shit, right? This biting spear. Yes, sir. Oh. Part of the problem with one shots. I gotta earn my $60 an hour. $60. That's how much you're paying me, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, just say everybody roll with it. Everybody roll with it. Attack. Fight. Too many spaces. Also, the problem with getting really stoned and doing this. Oh, I can form fucking complete goddamn.
Are you really streaming?
Inputs. Yeah.
Okay.
He does one hand. And he misses both times. CR2, this is your crocodile buddy. Do you already have the stat? I assume you got the stat block up.
For the crocodile, I don't.
He's I'll link it for you if you'd like.
Please.
He's got a half. He's got speed 20 feet, bite.
So I mean, I would just tell the alligators to attack. I think they really just do their own thing. They follow my commands, but
Yep. This gotta be, he would go past you through 5, 10, 15, 16, alright, 3 would be his, and do they do any multi-attacks or anything? Or he's got just a single bite, okay. Oh. BU3. Oh. Reaper.
Reaper McIntyre.
I mean, I thought it was a clever, just, impromptu fucking druid name, so why not? It's a 420 post game.
Bard.
So.
That's the Bard.
Look, man, they're all druids in my brain, okay? Like,
That's the Bard.
you're a druid, I'm a druid.
It's all druid, bro. We're all one with the forest, man.
Roger's the night, man. Roger's the night. That's right. 420 brothers.
One with nature, man. Stardust.
Here till midnight, bros. Here till midnight.
Yeah, I think this move is just going in for the stabs.
All right.
So I think
you should be able to move your guy. You can't, let me know.
Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and do my bonus action. Hit the gong.
Junbei is still partially standing on CR1. Who's just been like casually waiting.
I'll stab CPU B2.
All right.
BU2.
Swing around. There's a small ting of gongs somewhere on your person as you stab this guy. Petron looks somehow terrified and angry. Cool. Alright. Managed to stab the side of Bullywag with a blubbery cry of pain.
Oh man, no multi-attacks.
Yep. This basic classic early games right here, boss.
No, Chuck's going back to one attack.
I know it, man. Welcome back. Alright, you ready? You got anything else?
No, that's it.
Do remember for like bard stuff, yeah, look at your like bonus actions and all that sort of stuff. CR1 here is going to straight up jump on fucking BO2 himself. This is BO2. Oh, he's gonna miss with a snap. Junbei. You with me, Junbei?
Yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm gonna fucking come around, I guess, on this side.
Are you good, man? Are you loaded up?
I'm alright, man.
420 about to do you right, man.
Yeah. Let's see what it's gonna. Alright. Okay, I have 2 actions, and I also have a feat that gives me extra attack. You can attack twice whenever you take the attack action on your turn. So does that mean I have 4 attacks?
What? Say
No, that means you have 2 attacks.
what?
But I have 2 actions.
Wait, say,
Then yes, that's exactly what that means.
wait,
Okay,
say what to me now.
Okay, I have a trait called extra attack, right? You can attack twice whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
So
Yeah.
I have 2 actions, so that means I
Okay.
get 4 attacks, right?
Why do you have 2 actions?
Because at level 5 I get 2 actions.
he's a fighter.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a
you're
fighter.
Okay, okay, that's why. Okay, because your class. Class
Yeah.
specific. Okay, well, yep,
Class.
Yep, you can swing your weapon 4 times.
That's exactly what he's supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So Jumbo just like
1, 2.
darts from beside Petra and starts swinging wild.
Wait, why is it not attacking?
Because you're
Yeah,
not targeting.
You target.
I did target.
Let's see it.
Did
see
you?
Copy paste what you're doing with the quote. Yeah, let's see what you're doing.
Oh, I didn't have that space there. My bad, man.
Right.
That's what it worked. That's what it worked.
Bad program. Get out.
That's my bad. My bad. That one space.
Are you attacking the same target?
Yeah, it's supposed to be BU2, so I'm guessing
Just
16.
just type -T and the target name 4 more times before you send it.
Yeah, you can do it 4 times in a row, bro. It's like
Nice.
I don't know what weapon you're attacking with. But
Yeah, and it'll roll all of them all at the same time.
Well, let's do that.
Yeah, there you go. Bam, 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 bam. So yeah.
Well, he's dead. Dead. That's the reason I didn't want to do that. Is because if I killed him, I wanted to turn around and use my other action to go. With it. But whatever.
Jumbe darts from around fucking a terrified Petra over here.
Well, I mean, he died on the first hit, so
and
I just
would
Adam?
This guy.
Would you care?
No, I'll let him do it. But it's still funny.
My other actions.
You can see when in the attacks they die. So.
Yeah, I get that. I see that when he died, that's the first one. But what I'm saying is, it's still funny to me for him to come around the corner and just
like prison stab this one.
I don't even like machete, like kind of whacking is how I see it, just like straight up, like.
Oh
god! All right,
this is BU1.
BU1 is over here, yes. And I'm fairly certain he should be on the list. So.
All right, that'll be my second action.
Damn.
I thought you couldn't move after you attacked.
Why can't you move after you attack?
I thought that. I don't know. I thought that was just.
I thought, I still had movement.
I don't think he could have moved.
I only move.
Hold on. So if he didn't have the 2 actions, I don't think that he could have moved. So like you can't like move a significant distance with the double attack. But since he has the 2 actions and can do double attack twice, so he like attacks, then he uses some movement speed, and then uses his attack action again.
I mean, the only thing I would think that would restrict you from moving is you have your movement speed. You can use it.
If I was like a dual wielder, then I couldn't move in between attacks.
Is it unless it's,
well, no, I'm talking about like even like you couldn't move in between like your 2 attacks, like, but when you want to go from 1 2-attack set to another 2-attack set, you can move. You understand?
CR2.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
He gets 20 feet, so we're gonna go. Whoops, here. 3. 10, 15.
Wait, BU3 is grappled. I think.
Why is it grappled?
Because the alligator
gonna bite on him.
successfully hit him, right?
That
Oh
thing,
yeah,
man.
no, yeah, he is being straight up, yeah, in the maw of motherfucking.
So we're just watching an alligator just sit there, just thrashing a fucking frog around right now.
Dude, this other alligator is about.
Yeah, those way the alligators spin.
This other alligator is about to try to bite on him too, so we're about to. This is, I'm on CR3 Cern. Oh, they just fucking murdered this thing. They're just eating it. There's some circle of life shit going on in front of you guys.
Nature is beautiful.
This is straight up. Some straight circle life shit. So 5, 10. Oh, he's gonna get over here. He's gonna try to get me some of this.
Just then just fucking just deep growling and hissing as this goes on.
So this one frog guy, after his brethren dies next to him by a crocodile, is gonna hop over here and try to attack Toby with a bite. Wait, am I on the wrong one? Which one am I on? Hold on. BU4. Okay,
I mean, you
so-
attacked with
yeah,
bite.
Yeah, it just
You just missed.
I wonder why. I'm just saying, just like posted it afterwards. Usually it like does it before. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Anyway, and now he's gonna do his one-handed spear, as they do with their attack balls, and he misses on that one. Swinging a myth. He is dead. CR4 is over here, and he is like, no, dude, you ain't eating my bro. We ain't having that shit.
I'm just gonna.
Fucking
Oh
literally.
God! Jesus Christ, Steven! What are you doing, man?
Steven had a bad day. It just fucking takes it out on this bullywug. Gets throat in like one single bite. Literally just comes out of the water like classic fucking crocodile style. And it's just like.
Just drags him into the fucking water. Disappears.
Petron is like the fucking. Oh my god. The kind of nightmare shit are we looking at? I can't even. Like he's starting to like back up. Like he's like completely like appalled by like there's just so much blood and like dead animals. And like crocodiles just eating other things around. He's just like, the fuck is this shit?
Haven't you ever been out in the woods before?
Like you can audibly hear his like fear and like quivering in his voice.
I'm just gonna turn around and point at him with my bloody machete and tell him to calm the fuck down.
That always works. That's totally every time I'm having a panic attack. How I need somebody to approach me is with bloody machetes. Just calm down.
Calm the fuck down!
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. I'm gonna walk
should
over.
make him
Do
shit
intimidation
himself. You should make him shit himself. Way to go.
I'm gonna walk over to him. I'm just gonna like, shh.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna lean down slowly,
He's
pick up
like
a handful
shaking.
of mud, and start rubbing the mud on him.
He's just petrified. He's like terrified. He's just sitting there like shaking.
I just console him like
It's okay. It's okay.
So if you're actually
just
trying to
smearing mud all over the front of him.
if you're actually attempting to comfort him, you should roll a persuasion against that intimidation check. But that intimidation check is.
I don't believe I've got absolutely no tact whatsoever.
Calm the fuck down. Like, I mean,
I'm gonna start hitting the gong.
that's the fighter. It's a 0.
So
It's a fucking 0.
you get it in his eyes, and he is so
Oh,
terrified.
God.
He's so scared that he just sits there and lets you. So Petron is gonna have a really hard time seeing.
Wait, how did I get in his eyes? I'm not that tall, man. I'm a dwarf.
Exactly. That's what.
I can't-
You rolled
Splatters.
a fucking 0, dude. All right, so you blinded Petron, and fucking Reaper is playing the most beautiful gong song any of you have ever heard. Though
He's rocking that gong this time.
None of you have probably heard much of a gong before, so you're not sure if it's actually music or not. But it's beautiful, whatever it is.
It sounds pretty. Yeah, you did a good job.
Even the crocodiles are kind of a couple of them are pulling away from their meals. But
I almost rolled a 1 on that, so that was a save.
nice.
That would have been bad.
That fucking 0 directly after the persuasion check. That's a fantastic. Yeah, we've successfully blinded Toby though.
Well, I needed to ask him where the fuck we need to
You mean
go now.
Petron?
Where are we going now?
Oh, excuse me, Petron. Yeah, Toby has successfully blinded Petron. He kind of startles too, and he's blinking. He's like, "Oh my eyes! What? I can't! Oh my god! Oh, what is all this shit?"
I'm as I continue to rub mud all over him. I'm just gonna be like,
Shh. It's okay.
Get him away from me! I can't.
Yeah,
can't
is that
see.
like a strength check to like grab him and like kind of just
Yeah,
throw
if
him
you're
in?
trying to struggle with him, if he resists.
Well, I just want to bring him to the water and like.
Are you
help
talking
him.
about Petron?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Clean
panicking.
off the.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
panicking. He's straight panicking.
So yeah, that is a strength check. Yes.
That's his streak. Flat D20.
Hey, what's he? I was helping him.
Nope.
No, so you're not gonna manage to get it. Yeah, and he's like rubbing. He's like making it worse by trying to rub his eyes. And yeah, definitely like getting it into his eyes.
Yeah.
Like he's
That's how you get
it's
pink
pretty
eye,
fucked.
man. It's not good.
He's
Not
pretty
good.
fucked. Yeah, he's pretty blinded there. So, but you guys made it across. You made it across here.
To the temple.
You know, so you know, behind you after this below scamper, where you're watching your crocodile companions that have been summoned, they will dissipate after an hour or so of waiting here. At least they won't be friendly to you anymore. They're currently eating their bellywogs, though. They seem pretty content. Behind you, with the you know, swamp, the you know, Blightmouth Swamp moves on and grows ever larger behind you. So unless you want to go back across the river, that's pretty much where you're free to roam, is into the swamp. And/or I guess you could swim in the river. I mean, it's you guys. It's your D&D. You have flying.
Just around the river bend.
Yeah, you tell me, man.
Further into the swamp. Where's this temple, old man?
Yeah, you're going to show us now.
I did. I think I saw a temple this way.
I'm just gonna start walking off into the swamp.
Okay.
What else you doing?
So yeah, fucking Toby just wanders off in the swamp. And Petron is like holding his hands out, and he's like, wait, don't leave me, don't just leave me here.
Assistance.
I'll grab his arm.
I'll grab his other arm so we can skip like Wizard of Oz style.
I don't need two, just one. Just
Go off to save.
just let go of my other head, but
no, I totally want to do like a performance check to try to skip in time with the bard here.
All right,
Follow the sound of my gong.
God no, please.
I was constantly.
I don't want to be deaf too. This is wretched party. Okay, yeah, so these guys, you're gonna be, going to this thick ass swamp, and the swamp is fucking, like I said, it's not the friendliest of places. It's got like a good, misty haze to it, and it's humid and muggy and nasty as shit out here. They got some pretty heavy trees above you here. You can see sunlight shining through like little clearings of broken treetops. You can see where it looks like many of the trees have like snapped or burnt. In the ground, there's like a lot of blooming vines and shrubs that are taking advantage of that light. Like every like patch of light is, kind of filled with those.
My God, this place looks like shit.
So not much further on, you can see in a clearing, in one of these clearings like that, where there's like light and all this vegetation growing in that patch, you can see what look like 3 10-foot long metallic cylinders that are jutting up from the ground off in the distance.
That's always been there.
Only on Tuesdays.
I don't know. I've never been this far. We were supposed to be following the guy that this dude blinded. That we're skipping through the forest with. But yeah, I mean, I assume they haven't been there because metal.
What are you asking me a question? I can't hear over that incessant noise.
What?
Dong. I really feel like I should just play some repeat. I'm sure there's repeating gong music. I could probably do too. My God, my viewers would hate me. It's a dong. Oh, God damn it. Just make it stop. But yeah. So if you're asking, Petra, you need to make it a little bit more clear to him, as he's being currently
Maybe.
held by two different people. One of which is
Basically, he's been kidnapped and he's being dragged to the swamp now.
yeah, dude. And there's somebody playing loud gongs next to it.
You'll never get back. You'll never know which direction you came from.
After he was blinded in the woods here, so it's going well for Petra and
I murder this guy in the wood.
This guy, and all he wanted to do was walk by you guys, he just. So anyway, like I said, off in the distance are these three what straight up look like metal capsules, like cylinders.
Okay, can I I don't know, yell at him about we see metal cylinders? What are those metal things over the gong?
What?
Screaming in his ear.
I don't know anything about that. I haven't been out this far. My friends and I, we never made it past the river last time.
This guy's a prisoner.
I mean, we have water skins, right? Can somebody just splash a little water on this dude's face?
I mean, he's yelling because of the gong. But yeah, we blinded him because we rolled a fucking nat 1 on a -1 fucking persuasion.
I only drink the morning dew.
Which means that we literally just took the dankest mud and just put it directly in his alcohol. Straight up. Like the worst. Which I thought was a fitting nat 1 consequence for what we were doing. Which was smearing mud on his face trying to comfort him.
Well, I mean, I thought I'd be smearing it on his midsection because I'm a dwarf.
Well, again, you roll a nat 1. Sometimes you fuck up and
-1.
Raise your hand a little too high and poke a guy in the eye. Next thing you know, he's rubbing his face and he's blinded himself. Fuck. that persuasion comfort did not go well. Yeah. But anyway, so that's what happened to him. And that's why he's being held by the two of you. One of you, which is incessantly playing a very loud gong song, quite well nonetheless. It's a great gong song. Don't get me wrong. It's a 19. It's a beautiful song, but I mean it's a gong song, so if you're into that.
It's my third most popular song.
Like Yentl over here. Anyway, so ding. Anyway, I grew up on a triangle, but. Once I got the gongs, no going back. All right.
Once you go gong, you can never go wrong.
Oh shit. Look at that. Going gong strong.
He's a fucking bard. That sounds like a fucking pickup line he would use.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh shit. Right. He pulled it writing this shit down.
Writing this shit down real quick. Hold on. That was good.
So anyway, yeah, you guys get these 3 cylinders off in the distance, off here. There's a,
I'm gonna let go of the elven guy because I gotta get my swords.
He did not expect this and totally slumps to the side a little bit. And he's like, "Oh my god!" Because kind of tries to catch himself on you, and doesn't do very well at this.
Gong guy's got you. Don't worry about it.
I have a water skin. Can I pour it in his eyes?
Oh yeah, you definitely try. Yeah, at this point, yeah, you can try it, and he's just gonna have pink, swollen, puppy eyes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
He's like, "Oh, thank you. Oh my god, oh my god!" And he's like, yeah, as he straightens up, so it becomes pretty clear how bad the damage is, and it looks like he might as well have gotten sucker punched in the face twice. He's got straight swollen eyes, he's not being able to see. He kind of turns his head around. And he's like, "Oh, does it look bad?"
No, you look amazing.
That's a deception.
I have no tact.
It looks bad, doesn't it? Oh my god. When we get back, I'm gonna report you guys. I swear. When he hears Toby, he's like, "What? He's still here? Keep him away from me. You stay over there." He's kind of pointing like the wrong direction.
Wait, I'm gonna use Gift of the Gab.
There's no one over
Nope.
there.
You're gonna send him back 6 minutes?
Is there 6 seconds?
As if he didn't lie and make that deception roll, he's going to try to redo the deception roll.
Oh, does this rewrite mine? Because it just like fucks with their brain completely.
That's what I'm trying to read. When you cast spell, you skillfully reshape the memories of the listeners in your immediate area so that any creature of your choice within 5 feet of you forgets everything you said within the last 6 seconds. So it's specific to him. Those creatures then remember that you actually said the words you speak as a verbal component of the spell. Which I don't know, that last part's a little bit weird. I mean, it makes more sense for me to just like whisper some magic and forget that shit for 6 minutes. Because otherwise it kind of, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, it's a useless spell if you...
Yeah. Agreed, we will overlook that last sentence a little bit there and just be like it's some magical whisper shit that makes you forget for 6 minutes because that's kind of what it's meant to be doing.
6 seconds.
Is 6 seconds?
Oh no, those creatures remember what you actually said. The words you speak as the verbal components of the spell. So I think you have to like say it again
Right,
to them.
exactly, right?
Yeah.
Which means like what would be the point of me making forget it, then forget it. Right?
Well, no, so like that's like the thing. Like they don't. It's not that they remember it. What you want them to forget becomes the verbal component.
I got you. I see what you're saying. Okay. Either way, yeah, I get it. You're just say something else in those 6 seconds. So gotcha. But you have to say something. You got to fill those 6 seconds in.
Shimanama. Well, it's him casting the spell.
That's what he sells, the Shamalama.
No, so the whatever lie you want to cover up what you just said with would be the spell.
Yeah.
You have to say it.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. Basically, you got to replace it with something else. Yeah, how I'm reading that. So yeah, go ahead. You're free to cast that on this guy who is, completely not even going to see you cast it. Like you could like hold your hand over him, be waving your hand around and shit. He wouldn't even see the shit.
Okay. Yeah, he forgets I said that.
Like it's clear that he's.
They look fabulous.
As long as he doesn't come near me, just whatever.
What are you talking about? I'm right beside you.
Can you hand me like a a stick or something? Oh my god, where even are we? Are we anywhere near the road?
Road?
Across the river.
There's like no road here. Like there's clearly
No road.
No road here. Like off in the distance, like I said, you walked into like the basic like forest of the swamp, kind of ankle deep water here and there, and marshy land, and sunlight cutting through broken treetops.
We have lost the road.
So what are you saying about metal? Like the gong things that he keeps banking?
Nah, more like metal cylinders sticking out of the ground over there.
Like a stick? Are you sure it's metal?
Doesn't look green.
Why do you think I know anything about that?
I don't know. You're the one who dragged us out here.
I didn't drag you. They were literally just dragging me.
I apologize.
But so are we just gonna stay? We can't just stay here. Dangerous.
I mean, we could.
Lovely place.
Look, we all want to live in logs. Weirdos.
I thought we were heading towards this fucking temple that you were talking about.
Look, that's when I was able to see where I was going, and
I apologize for the mud in the face. You're the one that wouldn't calm down, though.
Calm down. You were. There was blood everywhere. I just wanted to get away, and I look, and he's like,
I told you to calm down, didn't I?
he's literally
What?
looking in like the wrong direction. Like he's staring at the dragon born as he says this. Like he's like just basically turned to the right and like looking at the dragonborn for all intents and purposes with this puppy face when he's saying this, having this conversation with Junbei. Look, I'm not gonna argue with you. I just we can't just stay here. When it gets dark out here, there's gonna be more creatures.
Do you guys want to go check out that cool shit over there?
Pointing at like a beetle.
Yeah.
He's just pointing at like a beetle off in the distance. It's not even like, I'm not even gonna figure out, like, it's just like a stag beetle or some shit that's like on a tree. Yeah.
That would be on brand for sure.
Like here, I'll just leave the veteran standing here, ankle deep in the fucking middle of the forest.
thought
so she could
wrong
walk off
guy,
and look at a
fucking-
bug.
Reefer had him.
He does. He currently does. But I'm just saying, like.
Go look at that.
We're gonna go this way.
You wait right here. We'll be right back.
So I don't have a battle map for this part, but so yeah, you guys are free to.
I say we go towards the middle.
Go
Posts,
look at
poles,
bugs, walk off
capsules.
it, yeah, walk around it, ignore it, stand on it, whatever. So there are, yeah, as you get here, these becomes, yeah, and I'm assuming you're leading Petron slowly, through these woods here, bugs and shit flying around you, much to Toby's delight. Yeah, and it becomes clear that these are not natural, objects. These are quite clearly cylinders of some sort. One of them looks like it's, like they have like glass kind of covering on the front of them. They look almost straight up like science fiction-y. One of these has like a shattered, front, and it's, looks like it's been here for a minute. The desiccated husk of some sort of creature inside, with like a tube running to it. There's a lot of vines and various swamp life that is pulled up in the bottom of this capsule. The second one, has the door on it is open, like pulled all the way down. And there's more vines that have overgrown it. And similarly, it's empty. The first one, but it doesn't have it doesn't seem to be anything in it. Like there's no husk of any creature. The third one is just straight sealed shut. Like it doesn't, look like it was opened at any point. There's a lot of moss and it's growing around the base a little bit. Like it's been here for a minute, but other than that, it's straight sealed shut.
Whoa, these rocks are really weird.
What rocks? Petron asks. He's looking around. He it's going to be managed as you guys get close enough to reach up and put his hands on these things. He's like, oh, this is, wow, this is really large. Is there? And he holds his hands up. Are these supporting something? What am I feeling here? And
Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
I was like, Bard, sing him a song in descriptive detail.
I don't know. I want to go over to the one that's closed. And I guess just give it a look over.
I mean, I don't know.
It's like a real close gander.
all right, go ahead.
I know I can't like recognize these as space pods.
Give me that like investigation or
Can I get a sniff check?
insight. You're free to give sniff checks on any of them if you
Yeah.
so please.
Yeah, let me get an investigation check or insight or
All
what would
right.
it be, man? These
Re-
space pods? They space pods, right?
Reefer, are you
Insight.
doing a sniff check on the one with like a husk in it?
Yeah.
You basically get a faint smell of like maybe dead shrimp. Toby definitely gets in on this shit. He is like, man, this door part right here, this like straight part, this because it's like flush with the rest of it. He's like, this has some sort of opening mechanism. I can't tell where it is on the outside of this, but you see this sill right here. This is clearly you know how this would, if you were to move this, it would go down right here. Like he understands the mechanics of it just from looking at it. Junbei, which one are you looking at?
I was just trying to determine if they were spaceships.
You can
Space
determine, I mean, at least ascertain that they might have fallen from the sky based on the broken trees.
Yeah. Okay. That was it.
As far as them being from like space, I don't know if that's within your wheelhouse of like.
You were just talking about how this fucking region was fucking famous for having space metal.
Well, they call it star metal, but yeah.
Star metal. Okay, yeah, well, whatever. From up there
Yeah. Yes.
in the stars.
Yeah.
So yeah, star metal thing. That's one of them star metal rocks people been talking about.
Used to form like awesome.
It's like an egg or something. It's a star metal egg.
Well, as
Or
far
what-
as you would know
like-
star metal. Star metal has been like legendarily used to like make like awesome ass swords and shit like that, like magical shit.
Yeah.
You said this husk smelled like shrimp?
It smelled like a dead shrimp. That's the basically closest, you know, as your brain in dragon form. The closest you know to it is a dead shrimp.
So, what is it?
I mean, you have no idea.
I'm gonna poke it with my sword.
It's stickingly kind of just, you know, just slightly. It doesn't look very lively. And whatever it was, it looks like almost like a large tadpole, but it's got some sort of like tube sticking into it. That seems to be hooked into the. You know, there's a part of the back of this machine or whatever that it's in. It's hooked into.
I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and just start whacking the shit out of this thing.
Toby is going to jump up, startled. Excuse me, not Toby. Petra is going to jump up, startled, and he's like, "The fuck is? What is that? Are we under attack?" He's like, ducks down. Gong goes off.
Yes.
I won.
Yeah, with me.
Yeah, I'm still here.
What's up, guys? Brain it.
I'm gonna walk over to the one that's like completely open and take a look inside the pod.
So there are two of them that are open here. One of them, you know, is kind of half open with a body that of some sort that looks, like I said, looks like an oversized tadpole with some sort of hose sticking into it. That motherfucking Reaper is poking, and the other one is just pretty much empty, and there's no hose inside of it, but there are a lot of vines, and you can see like pulled up actual tadpoles from like frogs and so on in the boggy water below. You know, a lot of vines have grown up on these things and moss here and there.
Unhook the tube.
You're free to give a strength check to try to unhook that tube. So as you give this thing a yank, it just basically snaps like brittle plastic, and this blue gunk just kind of spills out of the hole where it was in the back. Not a lot of it, just kind of rolls out for a minute and oozes down the back, and now you're holding the fairly brittle piece of plastic hose for all intents and purposes.
Well, that didn't work out.
What exactly are we trying to do?
I want to go over there and ask the old man that, like,
Did we
what are you
find the
trying? What are you
temple?
trying to do? Trying to open this thing?
I mean, with this husk.
What? Ew, put that thing down. It's disgusting.
Oh, it would have just pulled it out of that thing's body. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's still in there. It would have pulled it out of that thing's body, and that thing would have like old Jello just basically slid down into the bottom of this, splashed into the water that was collected in the bottom of the tube here.
Gross. But yeah, we're not doing anything. We
Well,
want
that's
to
nasty.
open this other one, right?
Yeah, there might be something tasty inside.
No, I want tasty. What?
What?
Somewhere deep
What?
in the swamp, a turtle jumps in his shell.
Yeah, there might be snacks or something in there.
Yeah, okay. What is that? A strength check or
What are you trying to do, Buck?
open this other one?
If you would like to open the other one, you're gonna have to have some first. Do you got a thieves' tools on you?
No, I have whittler's tools.
Nah, you ain't gonna be able to do it with that way.
Woodwork.
You can try to smash it open. Yeah, you can try to smash it open. That's a strength check, straight up. 17. So bam, you're gonna be able to smash this fucking glass damper tube, and inside there is a very much like a tube, like a glass tube inside this thing. Inside the glass tube, suspended in this blue liquid, is what looks like a tadpole creature, very much similar to the other one, except for it doesn't look very dead. It looks very much live and brown and flesh, and it's got a brown hue to it. Doesn't seem to be moving a lot. It's just kind of suspended there, but it's there. So everybody else, everybody here, give me, except for Jumbe, you can give me a perception check. So that would just be you other two guys. Let's see what my guy's perception check is real quick. He's got a passive 15.
They both rolled 19s. Nice.
Damn, boys. All right. So, after, looking at this, glancing in the way, after you hear the glass break, you both would notice that there's a little house on a hill over there that didn't seem to be there before, or at least you didn't notice it before. And, it's kind of looks like it's hidden amid the trees, but you can clearly see there looks like a little log cabin that's woven into the mangroves that, cover that bog over there. And it's kind of hard to tell where the house begins and the trees. The house stops and the tree begins. Like, it looks almost like the house is like part of the trees. It's like curved branches and trunks wrap around one another to form like a solid wall of wood and leaf. which might be happenstance, but more for like the clearly carved like glass windows that you can like see facing you. Right.
What do I do with this
Now, who
tadpole?
would be living
Tadpole
this
guy.
far out?
Say what? Well, one at a time, sorry guys. What do you? I got what you do with tadpole. I didn't hear what Toby said.
Oh, I said, now who would be living this far out?
Petrin, he's still blinded. Is just like, what is he talking about? What was that noise? Are we under attack? Is everything okay?
I broke something.
You
The tea
broke
inside
something.
something.
What are you looking for? What
There's a big tadpole thing in here.
tadpole? What are you talking about? A big
It's a giant tadpole.
Tadpoles are small. What?
About
So not only are
the size of you.
violent and clearly dangerous, you're also insane.
Hey, I resemble that.
Just get him away. Just make sure, whatever you're breaking, that you keep the mud creature away from me. Thank you.
This guy with his compliments, man.
Are we going back towards the town yet?
No.
What?
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 I told you we can't spend the night out here.
That's fine.
We've got a
There's
place
a
to
cabin
stay.
right
There's
here.
a house.
There's a house right there. Yep.
A
Let's go knock on the door. See if they're
house-
friendly.
But are you telling me there's a house in the middle of the woods?
Yes.
Are we here? Is this it? And he's like still like touching the cylinder because I don't. Doesn't seem like a
No.
house to me.
Oh.
What are you talking about? I don't. Okay.
We got to figure out what to do with the giant tadpole first.
I just leave it. That thing looks disgusting.
Giant tadpole. What are you? Where? How do I?
Oh, Perry, if only
Wait.
you could see what we're looking at.
I should have just stayed alone.
What?
Whoa,
It's dangerous
dude.
in the swamps.
More dangerous with you guys. You brought me to this weird thing here, and he slaps it, and he's just like, now you're talking about there's a house in the woods. I just want to go back. Let's just turn around. We're not that far.
We're actually a lot further than you think.
What?
We've been walking for 3 days. Don't you remember?
He's like, what the fuck? That was hours. We've just been walking around. How long were you holding me? I fell asleep and. Oh my god. I must have getting. Anyway, yeah, so you guys are around the woods. Yeah, so you're free to approach this house. You're free to try to, ride the space cylinders. You're free to, do whatever. I mean,
Activate space cylinder.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Is the slug awake?
Adventure.
it doesn't seem to be moving around or anything. Like I said, it just seems to be sitting there, like suspended in this, glass tube of blue liquid. But it is clearly alive compared to the other one. That looks like it had been quite dead for quite some time.
I'm gonna start walking over towards the cabin.
It's a bit of an incline, and everyone's going to be able to hear and see you sloshing through this, and vines and so on, pushed aside as you walk. And like I said, this cabin, looks like it was made as part of this giant tree, and various vines and leaves and shit. Like it looks almost natural, if not for the carved glass.
Okay, I see.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna cast a spell.
What spell you guys?
Speak with plants.
All right. So yeah, you would instantly hear this like chatter around you because there's a shit ton of plants around you.
I want to ask, what is this place?
First up, it would take a minute. You'd have to be like yelling, like, because like I said, there's a shit ton of them, and they're talking to each other, and they're talking to you, and they're like, "Holy shit!" And there's a couple of them that are screaming about how they're being stepped on. You know, so it's a whole thing.
Plants don't feel pain.
They actually do. Oh, that's whole research.
Oh,
on
no.
that. Yeah, there's whole research. Eat that, vegans. That's a real thing. Plants actually feel pain. Anyway, fucking, so these plants, after taking a minute worth of you yelling at them to asking about what this place is, and I'm assuming you're talking about the building, the house, right?
Yeah. That's made out of the tree.
They can be like, oh, that's Grandma Moss's house. Where she lives. Yeah. It's a nice old lady, and the other one's talking about how she fed me tea once.
Is she here?
She's always here. She lives here in the woods with us. Mm-hmm.
You point me in the direction?
You're gonna have like multiple branches, like basically just aim, towards the direction of that wood house as if they are pointing.
Uh, yeah, I guess I'll just head that way.
And it's the same direction that you see your friend, your slash acquaintance, Toby, sloshing off towards. And you guys are able to walk right up on this shit. Like there's like a little, kind of marshy, spongy area before this kind of small door and little, yellow tinted window. You can see some off in the distance in a tree where it looks like smoke is coming out of. It looks almost wholesome.
All right, sorry.
Not yet. You're dead.
Bleh.
You died to assassin vines that ate you for staring at the tadpole too long. It got in your brain.
Some swamp weed.
Yep.
Point me in the direction.
Point me in the direction of the swamp weed. Literally, there's like one in the back, and it's like, somebody say my name. It's like all like stoned, like clearly a stoner sitting in the back. That is the swamp weed. It grows low and slow. Yeah, and when you smoke it, will probably likely make you low and slow.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, man.
You get the shit out of Shrek Swamp.
You guys are basically trekking it up over here. Yep. So anyway, yeah, the plants have told you that this is where someone named Grandmother Moss lives, and that she lives here and has lived here forever, as far as they're, can tell. Or at least a lot of them are, telling you that they've never seen her leave. And there's other one that's talking about how, she fed her teas and so on.
All right, so as I guess I'll go look through the window.
So first off, give me, I guess I don't know, what's your past perception? 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So inside, you're gonna see what looks to be a gnarled, hunched older woman with like stringy white hair and fingers that are a bit too long. Just kind of, she's sitting in there. She's Sitting in like a cricket chair. She's sipping tea. There's some tables in there that look to be made out of various, types of trees. Quite literally carved out of these trees, like, inside the shelves. It looks a little cozy in there. She's got a little, like, cauldron sitting on a fire in the back corner with made out of stones. No other creature in there with her. Just seems to just be her. She's sipping her tea, just looking at some sort of like bowl-looking thing in front of her.
A bowl, you say?
Yep, she's got a bowl. She's blazing. She's stoned in here, so drinking tea, dude.
What'd you say her name? Like Mama H or something? What?
Grandmother Moss was what the trees told you her name was. And she is basically sitting at a table, sipping some tea. She looked like an old lady. She got really long fingers.
Am I gonna knock on the door?
I'll hit my gong.
Just carries around his own doorbell.
Yes, who is it? Petron's like, we shouldn't be here. This doesn't feel right.
You can't even see. How do you know?
I feel it. Don't you feel it?
Well, you did a vibe check?
I did. It's too cold.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and make it slightly warmer around him.
Alright. Oh, there. See, the temperature's shifting again. It's not right. It's not natural. So the old lady.
Okay, you just like to complain.
Yeah, the old lady. After you made the gong show, you could hear inside. She called out, "Who is it?" And those of you looking in the window would have saw her look up, seemingly surprised, and then call out, "Who is it?" Is there someone there?
Oh man, I guess like travelers in need of a place to stay for the night.
I would say, have I traumatized this party too much, where they just can't just talk to some random old lady?
Talk to some random old lady. Yeah. Travelers who need to stay somewhere for the night.
Don't trust this shit.
In this super harsh area that you've chosen to live in.
What? You're gonna say all of that just outside the door? Just that we're gonna do this in your house and this, and she's like, "Oh god, and the mathematics are back." There's a guy on PCP in my lawn.
Where is travelers?
There's a guy on PCP in my lawn, sir. Officer, please come help. Anyway,
Need of a place to stay.
Oh well, that's how you need to say. Just come on in, come on. She rises from her table a little bit. She's waving her hand. The door's unlocked. You can just come on in.
Do-ba-do-ba-do-boo-do-do-boo.
I guess we
Walking
go in.
Oh, there are.
Hello. Well, I said we're travelers. Well, I did say plural.
Petron's like, yeah, you hear him outside. He's like, I heard a door. Where's?
Oh, somebody get that guy.
Where did you? Is your friend all right out there?
He got some mud in his eyes.
Oh, it happens. It happens. He'll need to soak it for a day or two. It's the best remedy. That and some garlic. Do him just right. So, what brings you out to the humble swamps? Grandmother Moss asked. Even though you don't know her name. I mean, only motherfucking Reaper here would know her name.
I heard some alligators ate some travelers. I'm worried they might have some tummy aches.
Oh, there's how they do. They will. It's beginning to be a problem. You would think they would be dissuaded, but they keep coming out here. I assume that's what you're here for. I try so hard. I tell them every time I catch them. I should have caught you here, but it was late and I was just having some tea. Would you like some tea? She points to this like kind of like motions towards this like cauldron over there. You know, it's clearly what looks like leaves like boiling in water.
Oh, no, thank you. I only drink the morning dew.
It's so hard to collect out here. So again, what brings you out here? Petron being led. I assume someone actually went outside and got him.
Yeah.
All right, so Petron being led inside. He's like, oh, it's quieter in here. He's sitting down, trying to sit down. And there are, there's like multiple chairs here at this table, and at least 2 of you will be able to sit down. The inside of this building itself is not that large, it's fairly cozy though.
Yeah, I guess I would have been the one that went and got him, sat him down at the table.
All right, you guys
And
have a sitter.
I guess I would ask for a bowl of water for my friend to soak his eyes.
I may have something, but you do understand this is only going to help him slightly. I mean, it will take days of this for it to be effective. And she's like squeezing some sort of bizarre-looking fruit into a bowl of, kind of muddied water, and passing it to you. He's got to just like that. Just lean your face forward, right there on the table, and just leave it on it. If you have a towel, I have one. Hold on. She's like shuffling around in some drawers, and she pulls out kind of a beat up looking rag and hands it to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to the half-elf guy.
His name is Petron. Thank you. Okay, I
Petron.
This beautiful NPC here. His name is Petron.
Petron.
Just imagine Jeffrey Lefford as a goddamn pet, as a half elf, and you got it. You got it.
There he is.
That's him. Right? But like in the best of his moods, right? When he was like a happy person, he was all good and just having a good time. Right? Yes. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway. Sharp facial features, very half elf. I think I could have pulled off half elf really easy at that point in his life. I don't know him now, but anyway. I digress. Yeah, she's asked you guys what you're doing here. What's brought you out here. She's talked to you about adventures. I mean, do I need to...
Yeah, looking for a temple of Baba Ganoush.
Are you all asleep out here? How's it going, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm not gonna lie, I am like hella tired, but I could keep going.
All right, if I need to let you guys go, I mean, we're just doing fucking bullshit, so yeah, it's a good pause point.
I mean, that's up to you guys. I gotta probably deal with a dog.
Doesn't matter.
Deal with a frog.
Dog. D.
Yeah, I ain't gonna deal with shit, so yeah, I'm good. It's up to y'all guys. Y'all wanna keep going? Yes, no. I will let you go. Or not.
I think I'll take the chance for this to be a stopping point, because yeah, I was there for a minute. I was like touch and go whether or not I'd still be awake.
Sorry to bore you.
Nah, it's not you, man. It's not you boring me. It's I was just like falling asleep, man. I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, we can put a pause on this shit here. And for next time we need to run into some bullshit, just remind me.
Next week, we can roll it next week. JB's not gonna be here.
Oh, is that happening again on the May 10th?
That's when it's happening. Is May 10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.